Good morning, cornbread. What are you doing, pumpkin? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Santa Claus is looking tired, I can tell you. I actually slept from around 12:30 last night to 5:30 or 5:30 this morning, so I got 5 hours of sleep. What you looking at? Somebody coming? Morning, Kevin. I will. I'll let her know. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Okay, don't get up here. Morning, junkyard. Shutter's full. Yeah. I haven't yet this year, but I have to tonight. I have watched It's a Wonderful Life, I think, every year for the last 40 years with Jimmy Stewart. And I haven't done it yet this year. Uh, I have watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation every year since it's come out. I just got done watching it the day before yesterday. It is always funny. Um, I think the best part about it is when after he opens up the Jelly of the Month Club letter and then he starts going on that rant. And then when he's done, he says, "Where's the Tylenol?" It does. Socialism does work for people that don't. But I think after today or after tomorrow, me and my beard's going to part ways. I've already watched Die Hard. I've watched both of the Christmas specials from Die Hard. I was never one to like The Miracle on 34th Street. I never liked that movie. Um, I might sneak in Charlie Brown's Christmas too. Merry Christmas, there, Amish. Wow. um, I showed Junkyard the snow blower you put on the front of your carriage. Let me see if I can bring that up. Maybe not. Maybe so. Maybe. Now, let's see. No, gotta adjust it. There it is. You're quite the engineer. I also showed Junkyard your new outhouse. Brand new deluxe accommodations. 2 horsepower. Yeah, I'm just getting it done. That's right. Yeah. I like the jet powered Amish buggy. That one's cool. Well, that way you only have to use one candle for light. Oh, candle. No, that's right. I got a cartoon picture someplace, and it's got a 2-seater in it, outhouse, and it says his and hers. And his toilet seat is small, and hers is about the size of about a baseball bat wide. So, hopefully, everybody's going to have a wonderful Christmas tomorrow. It's all about being with family. So, we're going to be with our family tonight. Most of the grandkids will be there, all but 3 of them. His, hers, and its. That's right. Let's see. Tomorrow is just going to be Kathy and I and our son, and his girlfriend's going to be here for dinner tomorrow. But that's the extent of it for here tomorrow. It's punishment. Yep, it's punishment. You made to suffer, he had to suffer on the cross. So, we got to suffer too. We're not going to have a white Christmas. Well, we might. It's supposed to do something tonight. But it looks like rain. They were supposed to be here Monday to start tearing off the roofs and start putting them, replacing them, but they didn't show up. So I'm assuming after Christmas um, that they're going to get started. Oh yeah, just another day to them. Most likely take the money and run. No, the roofing company is they've been in business for 25 years, so I'm not worried about that. That's cool. We're having ham at our daughter's tonight, and we're having turkey tomorrow for us. I wish we had that problem sometimes during Christmas. I do like a white Christmas. You know, it can snow for me Christmas Eve and stay till the day after New Year's and then leave. That's fine with me. Myers had hams for 89 and 79 cents a pound. And I think $1.29 for the fancy dancy spiral cut honey glazed ham or something like that. I don't need any hams. I got 5 or 6 of them in the freezer right now, but I will probably partake in a few after Christmas. Hmm. That's what you're having tonight for dinner? Scalloped potatoes and ham, green beans and croissant rolls, raspberry pie, pecan pie. You had 4? Yeah. Hey, when you can buy ham with $4, almost $4 a pound cheaper than you can buy a hamburger, you buy it. I can eat ham just as much as I can eat hamburger. You know, scalloped potatoes and ham and bacon soup or bean soup, you know, ham and pinto soup, ham steaks and eggs, you know, ham and green beans. You know, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do with ham. That's right, Skeeta. You can make real hamburgers. That's right. I made I took a when I was cleaning out or changing out the refrigerators. I took a half a bag of shredded chicken out of the freezer, put it in the refrigerator, and it's been in there since Saturday. So yesterday, I took that chicken and I made chicken tortilla soup with it. It turned out pretty damn tasty. Kathy, Kathy and our son, they had fajita chicken nachos and tacos over in Miami. That's right. And then the two girls, they finished up the goulash from the night before. I told them they didn't know what they were missing. That taco soup was good. Or tortilla soup, whatever you want to call it. It probably will be. I have a I'll be so about you. You're right. I'm just going to have to go to some farmer. Wait till he's not looking. Lasso me a cow, drag it up on a trailer, and hang her out in the yard. And just stay home. Yeah, so just stay home. There you go. Yeah. That's right. When you're right, you're right. Huh. They are making all the money. Huh. I I've been telling Kathy for the last couple of years. I think we actually seriously should be buying our beef from a regular farmer around here. So, it I don't. You buy beef from any of the grocery stores anymore? Does it even taste like beef? You have to throw a ton of salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and everything else to get it to taste like something. Did you see Mason was here the other night, Sunday night? Yeah, dried up. It just does not taste like beef used to taste. And the other day I bought 4 double cheeseburgers from McDonald's. I bought some chicken nuggets and double cheeseburgers. I'm believing it is. Um, but the double cheeseburgers I got from McDonald's, they ain't double cheeseburgers. They're about 2/3 the size of what a double cheeseburger used to be. I do want to run to Monahan's today before they close. Because today is their Wednesday special. See what they have open or going on for a sale. They're not going to be open tomorrow. They opened Monday, but they didn't tell anybody about it until Monday, morning that they were going to be open. Banking on money. Merry Christmas. Hi, Mrs. Bankin. So, I'm gonna run to Monahan's and see what they have. Probably pick up another package of them burgers, maybe even 2 packages of those burgers. Um, yeah, filet of fish is 40% smaller. Years ago, back in the 80s, late 70s, early 80s, you go to Burger King. I love a fish sandwich. Go to Burger King, and the whaler was like this big, and it was about that thick, the sandwich with the buns and all. Now you go and get a fish sandwich, and it's this big. Yeah, they're catching smaller fish. Yeah. Yeah, filet of slider. That's right. But Burger King years ago used to have a fantastic fish sandwich, and it was called the Whaler. And it was good. It was better than the McDonald's filet of fish. Probably. Yeah. Um, I was watching this show last night, Christmas Wars or whatever, and they were showing turkeys being cooked, and they these parents had stuffed a chicken inside a turkey and then cooked it. Then they had their kids. What's inside there? And when the kids started pulling it out, oh my God, it had a baby. Huh? Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, there's more money for less product. We eat at McDonald's more than I would like to, because by the time she gets to getting stuff done, and she's doing other stuff, and by the time dinner comes around, what do you want to do for dinner? Well, I guess run to McDonald's and get something for right now. So, um, especially in the last month and a half, because she's been doing all this Christmas stuff. She's been making Buckeyes and Christmas cookies and fudge and rock candy and for $4. Yeah, I bet they were good. I probably got, I don't know, 25 pounds of fish in the freezers out there. I like fish. Kathy likes fish. Um, Nobody else does. And I can have fish once a week at least, but I'll get a hankering for it and I'll go out and get a package of fish and I'll cook it up. And she might have a piece of it, and then again, she might not. So, what'd you get for Christmas? Diabetes, that's right. Huh. Cheaper, it is cheaper than sardines. The DLT Deluxe was the best one they ever made. The Deluxe come with bacon. Then they used to do, if you ordered a quarter pounder, they made it fresh right then. Well, they quit doing that because they would put the quarter pounder on their patty press or whatever. And it's a machine that cooks the patty from both sides. And by the time they got it served to you, it was still raw in the middle. Um, and they would tell you, oh, that's the way it's supposed to be. No. Pink is one thing, but cold and pink is another. That's cool. It could be called a can. A tin. I think they used to call it a tin of sardines. Yeah, if you want a Big Mac, just get yourself a cheeseburger, add mac sauce. And could you put a sesame seed bun on that? Oh, sure. Now you got yourself a Big Mac for the price of a cheeseburger. That's right. So you're gonna return the shit that they got wrong. You're right. You're absolutely right. No. Oh. Yeah, they don't have a key no more. Yeah. Yeah. I still get corned beef with a key. I'm just going to my daughter's 5 miles away. Shots, everybody, shots. 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 It's Water Glass Wednesday. 4 shots. That's right. You got to bring out the gladiator fish. Yeah. Yeah. Um, I don't. I like rallies or checkers, but their food is more expensive now than McDonald's is. We went. I went there to lunch, and we bought three big Buford meals, and two 8-piece chicken nugget meals. And let's see, I think that was it. I ain't for sure. I handed him my card, paid for it, and then left. Got home, and it was $62. I couldn't believe it. The 8-piece chicken nugget meals were $12 a piece. No lie. I bought them for a kid. Now, I think the big Buford meals were like 11.99, so $12. Um, but it was $62 with tax and all. Yeah, it has everything but the good stuff. Yeah, gefilte fish one day, scrapple the next. That's right. They used to have we used to have Boomer burgers here, and they were probably the best you could get, man. Yeah, permanently broke down. Can I get ice cream? We don't have ice cream. I'm gonna have to powder real quick. Hold on a minute. Wow, I can breathe again. Huh? Give me a Diablo sandwich, Dr. Packard, and make it quick. I'm in a hurry. Burgerland. We used to have a joint here in town called Eddie's Hamburger. I never ate there. Everybody said it was good food, but Eddie looked like he just climbed out of the gutter, if you know what I mean. But he was in business for 40 years. Little bitty restaurant. 5 for a buck? Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it there, Skeeta. Why not order a large fry? Put them in a sack with a snow shovel. Hey, that's the best way. It is. Um, Everybody was much healthier when they cooked with beef tallow or pork lard. Yeah, I can believe it. I got that deep fryer that I bought, that propane deep fryer. Um, I have one of those, what do you want to call it? It's a ribbon, potato ribbon cutter. It cuts potatoes into ribbons. And I think this summer I'll take that propane deep fryer out there, put it on the picnic table, and fry up some potato ribbons with it. We have, like, I don't know, maybe we'll have steak or something one night, and I'll do that way. All right, there, Binkin. You have yourself a blessed day. Merry Christmas. Tell Mrs. Binkin I said Merry Christmas. Happy New Year if I don't see you before then. And you enjoy your Christmas with your family. Kevin, quit. They all know you didn't walk an inch to school. Yeah, that's what I got. Was a large sandwich on homemade bread in my round bucket, and I got an apple, and it had a worm in it, and that was the meat that I got, my only protein. Yeah. Oh, pumpkin. Good one. Yeah. Put the tail down. Nobody wants to see that end of you. There you go. There we go. Yeah. Dirty girl. You hear Uncle Kevin telling you BS. Yeah. We all know I'm the only one that went 9 miles uphill both ways to school. No, he didn't go to Germany. He rode the bus. Yeah. Yeah. She's a good girl. There it is. I know. I just went 5 miles. Kevin Kevin went 9 miles uphill, but he rode a bus. That's because they had to go the other way around the mountain. Yeah, there you go. I got it for you. Yeah. Let me say hi. Mhm. Is that a kitty kitty? Times were better then, you're right. This is how I woke up this morning, just like this. Yeah. Well, I had to because somebody had to start everything. You know, I was at school. I had to get up 2 o'clock in the morning, walk to school. I get there by 5:30, start the fire, put oil in the lamps, shovel the sidewalk. You know, wipe down the blackboard, bring in some wood, and then everybody would arrive at 7:15 on the bus. There you go. Morning, Dan. Now, is a stone building, is that cooler in the summer? I don't know. I would think it would be because it takes a lot of heat to heat up a rock. Now, it'd be a lot colder in the winter too, but supposed to be 40, I don't know, 40, I think, tomorrow or something like that, 43. I have no idea. It's 28 right now. Huh. You're going to Kevin's? Whatever you do, don't eat the sweet potato casserole. That will seriously screw you up. That's the thing. Our garage out here, you go upstairs in the attic, and the floor is all, I think it's 2 inch, tongue and groove 2x6. And and it's nice wood. Well, that way he can draw up what he wants to work on. The kitty kitty says she just wants a piece of ham. You want a piece of ham, Pumpkin? Hmm? Hmm? This is funny. Kathy bought her, I can say it because she already knows. Kathy bought her a couple of cat toys. She bought her a cat bed, okay? And she had it in a plastic grocery bag, bought it at Myers. And the cat got in the bag and was playing with the cat bed. So Kathy got the cat bed out and give it to her. Now she doesn't want anything to do with it. So the day before yesterday, Kathy bought a couple of cat toys with catnip in it. And yesterday, Gretchen was in the bedroom and she was on the phone, laying in bed, doing, I don't know what she's doing. But she was on the tablet or whatever. And she heard some rustling around in a bag. And this girl, had got both her cat toys out of the bag and was playing with them. And Gretchen said, "Oh, tell Donna." Come out and told Kathy about it. Kathy went in there and said, "What are you doing?" And here she is playing with her toys for Christmas. So she ended up giving them to her, threw the tags in the trash, and she wouldn't even touch the toys no more. She went over to the trash and picked off the tags. Evidently, the tags had more catnip on them than the toy. Huh. Oh, sort of like me. Yeah. I had to build a fire every morning during the cold months. I'd start around October 10th building the fire, and I would quit in March, the end of March. And if it was a little chilly one day, I'd have to throw it, start it up while I was here. But other than that. Look, yeah. Yeah, she got you. Did you get out in the middle of the night? Huh? Sleep stack. I know. How you doing, Sleep Stack? Good to see you. Merry Christmas. Um, water the palm trees. We're having turkey tomorrow, ham tonight. I tried to find your channel the other day, and I could not find it. Sleestak. No. Beef jerky, there you go. Kathy got some beef jerky the other day. No, probably not Christmas Day, day after. Hmm. We Kathy takes water chestnuts and then she wraps them in bacon and then puts them in the oven and bakes them with wrapped in bacon with a toothpick to hold them together. And she puts them in the oven and bakes them 350 for an hour or so, half hour, whatever it takes to get the bacon cooked and the water chestnut cooked. Takes them out, and then she drains the grease out of them, and then coats them with not a barbecue, it's ketchup and brown sugar and something like that, I think. And coats them with that, puts them back in, and then glazes them. Well, she sent me to the store to buy water chestnuts. And there ain't a store in town that has any. The only thing they have are diced. They don't have whole water chestnuts. And one store, Walmart, had some sliced, but they only had 1 or 2 cans left. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No. Well, that's the thing. We don't have an Asian Mart here in town. But I went down the international aisle and they didn't have any there either. I could have got Hearts of Palm though, or Palm Hearts, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this joke, but this guy, he goes to a pet store and he says to the pet store workers there, he says, I need a puppy for my kids for Christmas. Well, the pet store employee says, we only have 1 puppy left. But it's not an ordinary puppy. This puppy sings. He says, it sings? I said, yeah. He says, you light a candle and you put it underneath its left rear paw, it sings Little Town of Bethlehem. If you light a candle and put underneath its right rear paw, it sings Frosty the Snowman. Well, he says, I'll take it. He takes the puppy home. Christmas Eve, he puts it in a box, puts it underneath the tree. And the kids wake up Christmas morning, they come down, they open up the box, and they said, look, Daddy, 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 it's a puppy, it's a puppy, it's a puppy. And Dad says, that's not no ordinary puppy. He says, if you light a candle and put it underneath there, it'll start singing. Well, in all the confusion, he put a candle right under dead center of it. And next thing you know, that puppy started singing, chestnuts roasting on an open flame. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yeah, it does. And Minnesota is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I will be on tomorrow morning, yes. I don't know about tomorrow night, though. Most likely, probably not tomorrow night because I'll probably be in a food coma by then. So. I am. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Idaho, ho, ho, yeah. I have no idea what figgy pudding is. Let's see. Figgy pudding is a Christmas pudding with rich steamed pudding made of flour, breadcrumbs, suet or butter, eggs, sugar, spices like nutmeg, cinnamon, loaded with dried fruits, raisins, currants, figs, dates, and often soaked in brandy and rum. There you go. You guys have to watch that guy called Wayward Survival. He was making Christmas pudding in a tin can. Yeah, I think I'll pass on the figgy pudding myself. All right, everybody. Time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. I will see you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. If you're so inclined to join me, y'all have a blessed day. Take care. Be safe if you're going someplace. And we will see you tomorrow. Merry Christmas, Dan. Merry Christmas, everybody. Love you too, Dan. I will tell her, Cornbread.